And we're live. F you, James. Last minute wait my ass. Hi, everybody.
I do it like almost every time.
Welcome to KrakenQuest, a Zeitgeist, the Gears of Revolution, Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition campaign. Here on the KrakenQuest conglomerate network of content.
Wow.
We're a conglomerate?
I
think we actually established that, but when did we establish it?
I don't know.
It kind of became a bit between me and Chris. We were talking about having a panel at Gen Con where we just talk about how great we are.
Oh, yeah, because as long as you get a panel, people will think that you're legit, even if you're not.
It's really easy to make it sound like you're a wide-reaching media platform.
Yeah. Why am I, like, fadey outy today? Oh, hey, thanks for the sub, Robbing Zombie.
Woo.
Thanks for the sub.
Oh, that's Marcus. Hi, Marcus.
Don't care. Sub
I
is
know,
a sub.
but like, that's who that is.
Anyway, lighting's a little off. I'll mess with it a bit. I am Redbeard. I'm your Dungeon Master. Welcome to the stream tonight. With me, as always, is Sam playing Jack.
You know, I never got to say it on the show. Rest in peace, Kentaro Miura. You will never be equaled.
Yeah.
Lost a good man. Sam is also playing tonight Carlisle.
Is it Carlisle or Carlo?
Carlisle? Carlo? I don't know.
I was just going to play Carlo.
Sure. Whatever you like.
Carl, you know, from Aqua Teen.
Damn it!
Now he's going to do that voice.
This adventure don't matter. Hey, Birdman. Stay the hell out of my pool.
We've also got Catherine playing Mina, who disappeared from the overlay, but not from me.
Okay.
Now you're back. You're back. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Catherine, what did you recently purchase?
That's not. We're not. No.
Well, now it sounds worse.
That sounds worse than a mermaid tail.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be a mermaid, guys.
I dated a mermaid once.
Oh, damn
A
it.
Yeah.
mermaid tail can also be a sex thing.
Gross.
It
Don't make
wasn't.
my joyful mermaid heart. Don't make it dirty.
No, he worked at the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum and
Yeah.
like swam around and was a mermaid.
Yeah.
For hire.
Like,
Oh, fun.
I knew there were people that did that, but I didn't realize that there was like an internet subculture of people who buy fabric tails. Now I have a fabric tail and I'm gonna be a freaking mermaid this summer.
I'll give you his contact info.
Okay.
Catherine's also playing Serena.
Yes.
And James is here playing Ilferi and Gaethon.
Gay Ethan.
Gay Ethan.
Hey, Ethan.
That is what it looks like.
It is. I couldn't not see it. I think it's Gathon or Gathion.
If it's, I mean, the A is typically pronounced E like an Aegis, so it'd be
Ethan?
Geethan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like gay Ethan.
Short
but-
for Gay Ethan.
Yes, yeah, I
Ethan,
agree.
Short for gay Ethan.
Yes,
Yar,
obviously.
yar, har.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. And Carter is here playing Koku and also Josiah? Is that who you picked?
I never actually came down on it between Josiah and Kea because I got distracted by my child. So yeah, Josiah, sure.
Cool.
And fun fact of the week: there are no soft body squid fossils because they're too basic.
Fair enough.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, so squids have ammonia in their bodies
They're
to help them
literally
float.
basic.
They are literally too basic. Soft-bodied fossils require an acidic environment. Octopodes and other such cephalopods that walk around on the ocean floor don't need the ammonia. So when they die, they have a more acidic environment and can produce soft-bodied fossils. But squids can't.
Neat.
The more you know. Anyway, who remembers what happened last time?
We got secondary characters who are definitely going to die because they didn't come with pre-generated pictures.
Yeah, I found a face, but I don't think that face is good enough. I don't think that face is gonna save him. I'm actually really surprised that they don't have names because we've seen or faces because we've seen them like 3 or 4 separate times, like once a chapter.
Look, the artist is busy.
They're going to die tonight.
I don't think
Rude.
tonight, but
I think it's just a little chance for you to have some agency and, you know,
They're
get to
going
know
to
you.
freaking
Implying
die.
that we don't have agents. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're pre-gen characters, so
Yeah,
that is a
yeah.
possibility that you wouldn't have agency over them.
fair.
What was the name of this chapter again? What's the name of chapter 5?
Cauldron
Bad
Born.
boys, bad boys.
Cauldron what?
Cauldron Born,
Okay.
which I've also named in the campaign notes in the journal. There's a section for you to take notes if you'd like.
I've put up Josiah's picture. This is exactly what Josiah looks like.
Hold on.
Put it in the Discord chat.
Okay, let me find it.
Okay. I got you. I got you.
Wait, what just happened? The shit? OBS, what have you done to me? Okay, there we go. Grab this from over here. Oh, is that actually what you want to use?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go find another one, so yes.
All right. So what actually happened last time? The king is staying at a hotel. We got shot on the way to meet him. Talked with Delft. We got our mission, and then Delft went to go talk to some other fools.
We got shot at. Did anyone actually get shot though?
A fairy, maybe?
Several horses, which Ilferi will not let me hear the end of.
Horses aren't people.
I agree.
What are we agreeing about?
That horses
That
aren't people.
horse
Thank you for agreeing.
Horses aren't people, and we should murder them.
No! Horses have feelings.
Okay, you each should
My brother
have
agrees. Horses have feelings.
permissions to
He said
make
they don't.
changes to your B team characters if you want to do anything there.
B team, gay Ethan.
How do we? Yes, BT.
So yes, you guys met with the king, and he basically you managed to convince him that Gier is a concern, that she's involved with the Obscurati. He wants to try to root out the Obscurati from Flint, and he wants you to try to find a way to get to the Bleak Gate in order to remove them before his fiance arrives in 5 days. Part of that is also dealing with Lorson Kell, who seems to have some sort of connection with the Obscurati, and you have been given a task force to use in to achieve those goals. Of about 50 police officers, I believe. That's what we said. And then we jumped over to the B team, who we're going to open with now.
Our
Delph-
death is imminent.
Delft made his way over to the docks to meet with you all. as the Fuego Dorado was arriving at the docks. A lizard man came up and asked Delph for identification. Delph promptly held out his RHC badge that the lizard folk man glared at very very closely. And then he told the or asked you wait a moment while we unload the cargo. Then the moderator, the what's his name? The ambassador will disembark. And he goes back to working with the crew to unload things from the ship. And let me get an insight check from each of you.
That's
Okay.
what I didn't do.
Get the dice.
I knew I was missing something at this table.
I got a 10.
Okay.
You said insight check?
Indeed.
Okay, that's wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Nat 20 for a 22.
I also got a 22, but I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Josiah is not great at this, but he is very lucky.
Seems like it.
Insight check.
Yeah, I know. I heard that before that.
Yeah, there's new
Not bad.
tactics.
Insight. I don't have anything special to that. Oh, so her insight not going to be great. Luckily I rolled okay. 15.
All right. So Josiah and Carlo, you get the feeling that somebody's watching you.
Keep your wits about you. I believe there may be some rapscallions about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to take a look around and see if I can see anything off or notice anywhere anyone might be watching us from.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
13.
You do not spot anything out of place.
May I also look?
Sure.
Cool. 21.
So you glance around, Carlo, with trying to be discreet about it. You notice two men that were sticking their head out from a bar near the docks, about 100 feet from where you are now. Seem to be looking right at you. And when they notice you notice them, they slip away down an alley next to the bar.
I believe we are being watched by some scoundrels from that bar down the street.
Mm-hmm. So what do you want to do about it?
Well, I'd first like to find out what Delft has for us.
So talk to Delft.
Delph seems to be preoccupied at the moment, dealing with the...
Oh, well then, maybe we should go and investigate.
Dreamland? Sure.
Sure.
Don't need
Hold
to
on.
sneak on
Micah.
over there and poke my head where it doesn't belong.
This
Which
guy
is
is
what
also
you're
not
good
good at
at, isn't it?
investigating. So that's
It's what I'm really good at. Get out of my way. I would like to sneak over there.
Okay.
Hi, Carlo Ortega. Get out of her way.
Just as you all prepare to make your way over there, does anyone speak?
Nope.
Elvish.
I apparently only speak common. I apparently don't even speak primordial, which everyone in the entire country speaks.
It's assumed by default.
I see.
Goblin or does anyone speak Goblin?
Nope.
Okay.
I think I'm the most like polylingual, and that's because I can speak Elvish.
I knew I should have picked Kea.
So as you're getting ready to go over and investigate, you hear an escalating argument between a docker who's trying to wrest controls of a crane away from a goblin who is screaming something in a language that none of you understand. As the goblin is trying to keep the controls away from the man. And shortly after, the crate that the goblin that was attached to the crane, which is over the dock, the rope snaps, crashes down onto the pier, and a reveals a dire bear who claws his way out from the rubble of the crate.
To arms, companions! Battle is upon us!
Why do they have a bear in a crate?
Not just a bear, a dire bear.
Is the dire bear like attacking people?
Give me a I guess what would it be?
Animal handling?
Yeah, animal handling seems good.
I have a +1 in
okay.
that for some reason.
Or nature, perhaps.
I don't have either of those. Animal handling is wisdom, right?
I got a 5.
So that'd be my better one. I got 10.
Oh, I have 3. I'll try. Boom! Carlos fucking Chad tonight. Nat 20.
He's good at animals.
So Carlo,
everything so
the bear seems startled and looks a little spooked, but it seems more like to be rearing back defensively for the moment.
Hold, companions. I believe the animal is just scared. I will approach it and calm it.
I got your back from back here.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to stay in the back and I'm going to keep an eye out in the direction that we saw people watching us from.
Seems good. So Carlo, you move forward towards the bear, and it starts to move towards you. And once after getting close to you, it just stops and like stares you right in the eyes, and then like starts to nuzzle against you.
Fucking Carlo, why is he good at everything?
I give the bear some good boy pets.
The crew on the ship kind of look on in stunned disbelief. You hear a splash as the goblin who had been operating the crane jumps into the water and starts swimming away. And then you hear booming footsteps coming down the gangplank as a Let's jump over to here. Somebody got a TV on in the back?
Yeah, let me turn it down.
Where's his name? I need to move him. What? Why is that not working now? Okay, there it goes. And then let me jump to this scene, and there we go. A minotaur walks down the gangplank.
Why?
What? Why? What?
What's wrong with minotaurs, Kathleen?
Marcus literally said it's a minotaur.
Hmm?
Chat.
How did he know
Chat.
that before?
Don't
It's
know.
the point.
Because it popped up on screen.
Did it pop up on screen before?
I don't know. How
I
did he
don't
know
know.
before Chris
He
said
just makes puns, and Mina is my actual character's name,
Oh, that's
which
why.
is why I groaned.
But yeah, I think he said that before we showed the
it? He did.
minotaur.
I don't.
Wow.
He's just, oh yeah, he's gonna love that now.
Burn
Oh,
the
we've seen this
witch.
guy already.
Yeah, I think I showed him briefly at the end of last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he definitely wasn't here last session. He's
He's
just
tired.
smart. And anyway, let's continue.
Bracken comes up to you, Carlo, and says, "Ah, I see that you have earned the trust of Faraz."
So it
Why
would
do you have him
seem.
in a box? Is that actually his like kennel?
Yes, he is more comfortable riding in a enclosed space when on open waters.
I guess it's kind of like a wooden cave, kinda.
I think so. Allow me to introduce myself. Bracken of Hafanita, ambassador to Reeser and from the Progressive Monarchy of Bear, and chosen mediator for the historic peace talks between Denor and Reeser. At your service.
It's still like giving the dire bear like some chin scritches.
Or
Pleasure to meet you. I am Carlo Ortega, knight and champion of Resur in all matters martial and diplomatic.
he nods deeply towards you.
I'm Geethan. I don't know given last name. Pleasure to meet you. I was disowned. I don't have a last name.
I thought you were gonna be like, I am Geishan.
Redacted.
I am Geethan undisclosed.
No, Serena, redacted. You don't need to know who I am. Hi.
Constable Josiah, 3rd class.
It is good of you to assist me in my time here. I understand that it's possible there are those who could mean me harm during my stay, so I appreciate the protection. I'll give you the forewarning that your job the next few days will require a good bit of moving around. For instance, as soon as we settle Faraz in at the Baron Consulate, I'd like to go and get some lunch before going to meet the king. I think I know just the place.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I don't think we have anything going on. We might as well accompany, right?
Delft starts to walk off. He's yours for the next few days. Make sure he gets a good view of the town.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We do have something to do. We will be accompanying you.
As is right and honorable for us to do. Truly, this is a grand duty for
Harlow.
Kingdom over
I
6.
mean, that's just who he is. Let's get him out of his system. It's fine.
Bracken puts a largish pack on the back of Faraz and starts walking off away from the docks.
Bears. Just throwing that out there.
Yep, bear has bears.
I wish this
I
dire bear
follow.
were naked, because then he could be a bear.
Mm-hmm.
I follow, taking up the 6.
As you all know, the Baron Consulate is located on the southern district of the Eastern Stray River. It would be fastest to take a ferry, but Bracken asks that that you walk, which might take a couple hours. But he says he wants to see the city.
I know this really cool graveyard. Do you want to come see it?
Perhaps another time.
It's got some really like ancestral, like historical people that I can, we could have a conversation with them if you wanted.
I believe our schedule is tight enough as it is.
Okay, well, another time.
So you make your way downtown. And
Yeah.
he comments that I've not spent a lot of time in Flint. Most of my duties take me to Slint, if anything. Or Slate, sorry. Slint.
Slint.
It's the inevitable Dallas Fort Worth merger.
The people here seem so much more complex than those in your capital.
What does that mean?
Everyone here has lives. They're not trying to like. We don't pretend as much here. I don't think. The hoity-toity people up there. Like,
There's
When
also
a
a
man is
large
free of royal
variety.
duty, he is truly allowed to express himself in many ways.
Okay.
There's also just a larger variety of people this far out of the center.
Indeed, I think that's exactly what it is. As you pass through, you go by where you go by Dawn Square, where Navard made his final proclamation to the city. And give me insight checks.
14.
Nope.
21.
Oh, Carlo finally fails. As he's basking in the honor of leading this procession. He rolled a 3, so
I rolled a 2. Congratulations. Well, no, I rolled a 3, but I have a -1.
6.
Josiah, you notice as you pass by Dawn's Square, Bracken begins to look slightly troubled.
Something you're looking for?
Oh no, just the people here seem a little down, don't they?
I look around. Do the people here seem more down than usual?
Not more than usual. Maybe there's still some unrest, especially with things that are upcoming with the peace talks, but
There's been a lot of events recently. People get nervous.
he nods.
A lot of dead people. Lots to chat to though, so that's kind of fun.
You pass by the royal shipyard where the king's ships are docked, and Josiah, you notice Bracken smiling.
Interested in ships? I'm sure we can arrange to see a few of them?
Oh yes, indeed. Perhaps again, busy schedule, but we shall see.
Anything with this dock in particular?
Oh, nothing to speak of.
Always good to have hobbies.
And you pass by Hotel Arum, where Team A is still finishing up their talks with the king. And there are crowds of protesters and blockaded streets here. And Bracken frowns a little bit at that. I believe
Do
this
we know
is.
that Team A is getting debriefed right now? Or
You
is
might
that
have.
just like a passing?
It's just a passing note, but you guys. I think you guys are kind of friends, or at least acquaintances with Team A, and you probably heard that they were going to meet the king today.
Enough that Theodore impersonated Carlo on multiple occasions.
I keep getting glimpses of that bird once in a while. Like he's almost passed over, and then he doesn't. It's weird. I'm a spirit medium, by the way.
I gathered that.
We didn't pick up on the incredibly subtle hints you were dropping.
Good.
I guess we can jump over to the.
I'm a spirit medium that has really low charisma and doesn't know how to talk to people
Until they die.
until they die. That's a great time.
Have you seen how he babies that fern?
I heard he's a zombie.
There we go.
I don't think so.
Sorry, I was just thinking about all of the rumors that we were starting for Portal Fairy.
So after a nice walk through the city, you arrive at the Baron Consulate. It's far less impressive than the Denoran Consulate that your other characters had the opportunity to had the
Find
pleasure of
someone murdered
experiencing.
in.
Yeah. This seems to be spread across a little bit more land. Kind of has a rustic and relaxed feel to it.
It has a grazing pasture. I had to get one cow joke in.
Oh, it does actually. And it's actually like a popular like school field trip destination to come and see the animals.
Oh. I thought you were about to say it's a popular school field trip to come and see the minotaurs grazing in the fields. I'm like, this is a left turn I was not expecting from this setting.
Is this racist?
It might just be a kink.
There are
Racist?
there's maybe half a dozen guards that are patrolling about the grounds, and they're attended by mastiffs. The building itself is 2 stories tall, constructed of simple brickwork. And the main building itself is dwarfed by the stables, which are home to various normally ferocious animals, including various types of wolves. And you've heard that the consular has a pet warg named Blade Maw. As Bracken walks up, a one-legged orc walks out to meet him.
Does he have a prosthetic?
Yeah, he has like a peg leg.
Well, Carter, if he didn't, he would have described him as hopping.
Yeah.
He could have a crutch.
Bracken walks up. Garrix. And the orc replies, Bracken, you old dog. Good to finally meet you.
Do they do the predator handshake?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And after shaking hands with Bracken, Garrix turns to you all and like bows very deeply. Constables, it is a great honor to meet you. I thank you for taking care of one of our own over the next few days.
The honor is ours. Service to Bear and service to Resur.
He's certainly different from the other people around here, so it should be interesting.
I'll be settling for us in the stables, then we can go to lunch. I'll be staying here the next few days. I don't expect you to stay here as well, but we'll meet in the mornings as I go about my errands.
Are there rooms here? I mean, I could stay here.
There's not a lot of room, unless you'd
Oh.
like to stay in the stables.
It is
No,
an
I'll just...
enticing offer.
I got my old roost. I'll just... Damn it, this is an ill fairy. It's not a roost.
Not all people are birds, James.
James is
Although I
slowly
don't think I've
becoming
ever
one of those
actually
like,
used...
70s era.
Not
Don't let your children
bird.
roleplay; it'll take over their mind. PSAs.
I don't think I've ever used the word roost with Ilferi. I think I've always called it a house. I mean, I got my own place. Like, it's fine. I just thought, it's all right.
Garrix.
Are you gonna guilt him into friendship?
Garrix speaks up. Oh, you must come on and join me for drinks. And Bracken declines. We've actually got arrangements for lunch, but another time, Garrix. And
Sometime I'm off duty.
he reaches into his pack for a couple of things that he transfers to his belt, and then hands Barracks over to a stable hand, and then gestures to you all. All right, on to Pardwhite.
Like, they have restaurants there?
On to Pardway.
I don't
I mean,
really feel like...
Right.
They've got a cafeteria at least.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Because I don't have an appetite for books right now, so...
The meal's on me.
Right now?
I mean, sometimes if I talk to the right people, I
We will
get the
accept
itch.
graciously. Let us be off.
All right. Sidewipe to Team A.
Yar!
Oh my god, why? Why, Fairy?
I just...
It's a
Sorry.
tick. He can't help
It's
it.
been
Why are you
building up
bringing
for
it
a
up?
while. I don't know what happened.
It's fine. It's just a little
To-
weird.
To be fair,
time.
he didn't get to do that at all last adventure.
So we'll cut back to you just as you're leaving the office where you were meeting with the king, rewinding slightly. And as you're stepping out of the room, you see somebody you recognize.
So then I said, the aristocrat.
Holy shit. Did Zambria tell you that joke? Because it doesn't sound good enough for you.
Yeah.
So then I says, that's not a bush. That's my kid.
Okay, but like that's not a joke, that's just true, Fairy.
I know.
In the hallway,
I'm not sure if I don't understand humor or if you're both bad at it.
Oh, it wasn't a joke. It was just,
Don't.
some people are really, disrespectful about my kid.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Goku.
Yes.
shit.
Hi
So
again.
yeah, you
Never
basically you almost walk right into Azerby Viral as you step out of the meeting room with the king.
Tip my hat to him. Veral.
Are we on first meeting or second meeting terms right now?
Hello.
Oh,
Viral kind of
Ruby,
like looks at
Koku.
Koku with like a "what is this monstrosity" kind of look in their face.
Hey,
Same.
wipe that look. Both of you wipe that look off your face. It's Koku.
I get
We
where he's
haven't met.
coming from, at least.
We haven't met. I'm Koku.
I
Koku,
must
Ruby,
I
Ruby,
must
Koku.
see your king. Step aside, please.
Um,
Do you
do you
have an
have like an
appointment?
appointment?
I do now.
Well, no. I think he actually has the authority to do that. It's on behalf of the Fey Titan, isn't it?
Besides,
I'm invoking the right of Kalen's tribute. Step aside.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
fair enough. If
Uh,
he starts something, we know we can stop him.
Do we know what that is?
I think I do.
Ilferi probably does.
Basically, the Fae can call on the king at any time as part of their truce, or actually as part of the Fae's assistance with fighting against Denor. Was that what happened?
Basically the king is recognized as the ruler of this land by the Fae because of the ancient treaties made with the Archfey,
Right.
such as the she who rise the
Right. So what's Azerby invoking here?
the basically the treaty entails the Fae to call upon the king in times of need.
Ah. Okay.
I may be overstepping, but is this something that I can join you with?
Oh, we're
We
all
will
gonna
escort
join.
you.
Yeah.
Perhaps it is up to your king to decide, but I will need assistance.
Well, we will escort you to see the king, and we will see what he says.
All right. Azerby basically just kind of walks past you all as if you aren't there to the room beyond.
It's gonna be a fun day.
He's
The-
lived around the Fae so long, he's kind of
There's a reason
Mess.
I call him Ass Ruby.
The king looks slightly surprised to see Azerby Viral in the doorway, but not too shaken. And Viral starts on without too much hesitation. Gracious King Aiden, ruler of the mortal nation of Reeser, as recognized by the true lords of this land, I come on an urgent mission for the unseen courts. The courts would have it known that one of their ilk has taken an interest in this city and is acting on his own. I am here to tell you that the court does not approve. His name is Ikosagin, herald of the four seasons, he who defends the stags from arrows, Windershin's prophet, liege of changelings. Upon leaving the court, he penned this poem. When spring returns to winter, the cauldron births a spark. Steel betrays the vinter, the silver spurns the ark. A fire bride's dissension, dismissed by green adorned. The wheel-woven dead man shall wake the cauldron born. I ask your leave to search this city for this rebel and whom I name. Moreover, I invoke the right of Kalan's tribute. We offer one war unfought in exchange for one season slain. The Fae shall not retaliate if you kill that which the unseen court's greatest warriors cannot harm. So basically, Ilferi, what you would know of what he's saying is that, and if anyone wants to give me a history check, you could also know this.
Fuck. Nina's good at history, and she just fucked that roll up real bad.
So you're telling me this is something I already know, and this is what they...
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Hang on one sec.
Yeah, Koku doesn't know much about history.
It's fair. She doesn't have much of one.
She has not existed very long.
Less than a year.
Haha, now I'm the youngest in the party. Take that, Neferi.
No, my youth.
Did you get anything, Jack?
Uh,
+5.
12.
Me too.
That's actually good enough. So Jack and Mina also know that, as an agent of the Unseen Court, he's Azerby is forbidden in harming Ikos again. So he's effectively requesting someone to help him murder the Fae Rogue Fae.
Yeah,
So-
that's a very important distinction in D&D.
Yeah.
Um,
With this, the king looks to each of you and raises an eyebrow expectantly.
I don't...
I'm up for it.
I'm gonna... Am I able to do anything about that, Asterby? I don't know if I'm bound by the same restrictions you are.
You are not acting as an agent of the court, as I.
Okay. And then I guess I have a pretty keen interest to take care of this. I'm
I
not
would
an
also
agent.
not like a rogue fae running around the city.
The king says,
And-
if you think it's too much for you to handle, I'm sure I can find some other agents to look into it.
Well, we also... well, you did offer a war unfought, and I believe we have a war to be fought. Seems useful.
Um,
All right. With that, the king nods. Then it is done. These shall be your agents in this matter. But I demand that you obey the laws of our city while you remain within it. Azerby nods. It is agreed, and then turns to walk out.
where can I get that cool shield? And that's
It's on
man,
his back.
it's so cool.
Just
I think
take
it even ate one of
right
us once.
there. You want to know where you can? It's right there. You can just get it.
Faye never offered me a
Dude, government
shield
doesn't
like
want you to
that.
know this, but lion shields are free.
You just have to wish for one, and you get one.
You have to go to wish for one?
Oh no, oh, never mind. I don't want a wish shield.
um,
I mean, as long as
as-
you say, "Am I being detained while you're taking it?"
It's true.
It's totally fine.
as
I'm
he
confiscating it.
as he walks away, he says, "I will meet you at your offices at dawn 2 days hence."
2 days.
Okay.
And continues to leave.
How
the
do you know
building.
where it is?
It's pretty obvious.
We're constables.
Just follow the orphans.
Well,
They
that
have
brings you to the
t-shirts.
building, but not our office.
No, the orphans have a magical T-shirt that
I-
always points the way.
I mean, the building's
The
not
building
that
that
big.
the building that your office is in.
Oh, okay.
It's not like it's secretly in a tire shop or something.
I just wanted to have an excuse for him to have secret like magic fey powers that he just fucking knows.
Large man with flaming sword and lion shield walks into the building, knocks on the front desk, and says, as I want to see Unit 14 or wherever the fuck number we said. If you're working the front desk that day, are you the one that's going to tell him, no, you can't see them? You're going to say, yeah, there's second floor, third door on the left.
You are now Unit 14.
We need some secretaries that have, stronger backbones then.
Yeah, you
Yes.
might want to get one with a backbone made of adamantine for when the man with the lion shield breaks their back over his knee,
Hmm.
like Bane did to Batman.
Finally got you guys to give yourselves a name.
What?
You're now Unit 14.
Oh.
I like it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It
Put
only
on a
took
shirt.
a year and a
100th
half.
episode? I don't know what
58.
episode we're on. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think that's everything here. Side wipe back to Team B.
So anyway, there I was, surrounded by...
Oh God, Tarask!
So then I said, the aristocrats.
You learned that joke from Jack, didn't you?
Would not talk to such a scoundrel.
But we did, 4 months ago.
Well, I was
Well, I mean,
certainly not trade humor.
Oh yeah. By the way, speaking of months, I got a new add-on.
Oh, I like add-ons.
Do you see on the left panel? There's a thing that looks like a calendar.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't actually.
Oh, on the left panel, not the right panel. Yes, I do.
I'm looking on the left panel. I actually don't see
I
it.
think you have
There
to
should be 8
basic,
buttons.
if you have the basic controls selected, which is like the head and
Oh,
shoulders.
aha. Okay, yes, now I do see it.
Calendar.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that.
Oh, and we can be on different days too.
Yeah, and you can also take notes on the days.
That's
And it
very
tells you the
nice.
phase of the moon.
Yeah, I don't know if I got that quite right or not. I was tweaking it for a while.
It's cool regardless.
For one thing, I mean, it does matter sometimes. Like the king said that he could only open the way on the
night of the full moon, I think.
yeah. And I'm not
I mean,
sure.
new moon.
Yeah,
One of
which
those.
according to this right now, it says you're in the new moon.
Mhm.
Where was it? Do fall back. The 14th. Yeah, it says the 14th new moon, so that's a little bit off, but I can adjust it. Maybe if I do this.
Oh, okay. All right, I see.
No, I don't think that did it either.
The 18th is the full moon now.
I don't know.
Sure,
Well, we'll
why
figure
not?
it out.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Anyways, sorry.
but yeah,
also,
just a
it
neat
is
little thing.
it is slightly generalized. So, like, right. Oh, well, a second ago, the 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st were all listed as full.
Yeah, it has a setting for the moon phases. I don't know. It's weird. You can set a phase to last a single day, and then that adjusts all the others accordingly. I don't really know much about moon phases, but we can tweak it offline if we need to.
Mhm.
Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up because it's a neat little widget. Anyway, so you arrive at it's a little after 2 p.m. at Pardwhite University District. Bracken asks around a bit and eventually is pointed towards a Eurosol restaurant that is part of the cafeteria, essentially. Actually, I have a map of the part of what district. Up. Activate. Oh, I need to set the viewing. Figure, vision, global illumination. Bing, bam. No, did that not
I
do
think
it?
Ethan has a like an arrangement with the city that he can just like chill out in the graveyard.
There we
That's kind of his home.
I like
He
to
could-
believe that you just annoyed Dompe the Gravekeeper until he decided to let you do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean by arrangement.
go. All right. So here is the university at
Come on,
large.
those dead people are so cool.
What, you one of them goth kids?
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, you arrive on campus. The student hall, the Unca student hall. I don't know what that little curly cube beneath a C, how that means exactly.
Pronounced like an S.
Oh,
Mhm.
so Ansa student hall.
Yeah. Like Francois.
I don't know no fancy words like that.
I just remember because it makes it look a little like an S that you really fucked up.
Yeah, that's actually how I remember it too. Someone was like writing an S and just sneezed.
Or somebody wrote a C and it's like, oh fuck, that was supposed to be an S. It's fine.
Ah,
They'll get it or they won't, whatever.
The French language is a mistake.
I mean,
I agree.
yes. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen French? Letters are basically optional.
Let's get through some
Oh,
labels on things.
I'll shoot you a message in the Discord, but I will have to go for a quick call at some point. But it's
Okay.
up in the air when that's going to happen.
Sure. I'm just putting labels on things while Sam's away.
We'll just kill Fairy again as soon as that happens.
Yeah.
But I'm not playing Il Fairy.
Yeah.
You are
might be. You don't know. We could switch back.
all right. We'll just kill Il Fairy regardless of who you're playing. He'll be fine.
No.
He's already died twice. What's one more time?
Look, those are the rules.
He
If
has
you-
died twice because James is an incompetent player.
Yeah, he might be running out of lives.
It's just the rules of the game. If you leave the table, we kill Il Fairy. That goes for everyone. If Catherine
gone.
leaves, we kill Il Fairy. If Sam leaves, we have to kill Il Fairy. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's in the DMG, page 162,
Confirmed.
paragraph 3.
Found it. Yep, found it right there.
Does it mention how many lives Il Fairy has?
It doesn't. That's left vague.
Okay.
It's
Do I at
it's
least
up to
have like
DM discretion.
do I have like a mechanic to get more lives, like collecting 100 coins?
Hey, Carter.
Or...
Guess what paragraph 3 of a page 162 of the Dungeon Master Guide actually is?
I really want to know.
Is it about player death?
It's the deck of many things.
What I miss?
Carter gave a bullshit page number for his reasoning on why we were gonna kill Il Fairy, and it's the deck of many things.
Beautiful.
Oh.
I'm just slapping some labels on this map.
Oh, so when are we going to requisition our deck of many things as a party?
Never.
I don't
Whenever
know.
you
I have
want
an
to.
app for that.
Yeah, that's
Because like we can requisition it. It's in our rarity. It takes about a month, but we could probably bargain it down to a week.
You're allowed to requisition things. I don't have to give them to you.
Yeah, so when are you going to give us a deck of many things?
When you earn it.
I don't want it. I don't
I
want
was
it.
just gonna say, James literally you blamed yourself for Elfari's death. You want a deck of many things to kill him again?
Like, it's not even 50-50. It's just like mostly bad.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why
not
it's
quite as-
gambling.
It's not quite as bad in 5th edition as it has been in previous editions, but yeah, it's a really bad idea.
It's like
But
it's like 20% good, 60% bad, and everything else just neutral. Like,
Kinda neutral,
doesn't
yeah.
even help you.
someone somewhere hates you now. Well, okay.
Okay, sure.
That's probably
that
true
Sounds
already.
like future
Other-
Elfari's problem.
Somebody somewhere. Do. Damn that ill fairy!
I'm pretty sure in some edition that was a card. Like
It
you
was.
get
Yeah.
and
You now have a nemesis.
yeah.
All right, I just pulled up my app for this.
Okay.
Oh, key. That's
okay,
a good one.
So I drew 3 cards, so we'll see how this goes. First card, Key. A rare or rarer magic weapon with which you are proficient appears in your hands. The
And we have to turn
DM
it in.
chooses the weapon. It's a gift. It's a gift from fate. Moon. You are granted the ability to cast the wish spell 1d3 times. This is fucking awesome so far. And
now you're
Skull.
imprisoned.
You summon an avatar of death, a ghostly humanoid skeleton clad in a tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe. It appears in a space of the DM's choice within 10 feet of you and attacks you, warning all others that you must win the battle alone. The avatar fights
There it
fights
is.
until you die or it drops to 0 hit points, whereupon it disappears. If anyone tries to help you, the helper summons its own avatar of death. A creature slain by an avatar of death can't be restored to life.
Yeah.
And there it is.
There it is.
But you
I
couldn't
wish
you
death
just use
away.
couldn't you just use the wish spell that you just got? Be like, I wish this thing was gone.
You could try.
I would have to look up the Avatar of Death and also the 5th edition version of the Wish spell.
Yeah.
All right. So the student hall is number 11. Seems like a pretty lively day at the university today. There's a new-ish subrail station that kind of goes right through the center of the university. Of course, you all know the reason that the subrail station doesn't go below ground here is due to that that gorge that has a teleportation spell put on it to prevent anyone from getting out of it. As everybody knows. The
What gorge?
number 14 over here, or Foil Ravine. And then number...
Why am I seeing every number except 14?
It's the line of trees.
Oh, okay. I was looking for buildings. Got it.
What? Why were you looking for buildings when I told you about a ravine and a gorge?
I heard the number 14 and
I
I was
thought it
trying
was
to
a
get a
nightclub.
reference.
The Gorge nightclub.
Welcome to the gorge.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, it was originally called the George, but there was a spelling error on the sign. Long story short, it's a punk club now.
It's also a buffet.
I would go to a punk club / buffet.
Dude,
That
I
sounds
I would
amazing.
absolutely.
Let's be clear. I will go to anywhere if it's a buffet, but I would so go to a punk club buffet.
The Sisane Sword Studio is probably somewhere that Theodore frequents, I'd imagine.
He and I definitely went there in the first downtime.
Oh yeah.
Jack definitely talks shit whenever he walks by it.
It was originally started as like a formal duelists like education dojo essentially. Nowadays it's mostly used for dodgeball, but there are still some sword fighting classes.
And
It's called
improvement.
Dojo Ball. All right.
That's doho ball. It's Spanish.
Baron.
Excuse me. You're correct. I'm sorry. That's my accent. It's Baron. Yes.
Let's see where we are. Bracken leads you to the Onsa Student Hall. Where he goes up to a table where a dwarvish man is sitting. He's a old, rather thin dwarf man with very, very white skin. He has a skull-tipped ebony cane.
Oh, that's so cool.
Bracken walks up to him and says,
He's wearing
"Ah,
a sandwich board that says eschatologist on it.
Stefan, it's a pleasure to meet or to see you again. It's been too long, my old friend. My constable friends, this is Stefan, Draker's Eyes at the Peace Summit that is upcoming."
A pleasure to meet you, sir.
Stefan, you have a really cool staff. I want it when you die.
Sorry, but it's already been spoken for.
We'll have to figure that out some other time.
He kind of shrugs at Bracken's comment and says, we Drakens thought we knew how the world was going to end. 2 countries fighting until everyone was dead. Now we have to change all of our predictions. This peace summit has really thrown a wrench in things for us.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's would take all the fun out if we truly knew everything.
What makes you think this thing's gonna go over well, anyways?
Why wouldn't it? And I just like rib. I forgot what character are you
Gay
playing now?
Ethan.
Right, gay Ethan. I just rib gay Ethan in the
Truly, this will be a glorious day for Rasur and Danor, and those countries will grow greater.
Bracken lets
Though
out
if
a
war should come again, we shall smite them.
hearty laugh. Ah, Draker's just worried that they'll have fewer customers for their guns and warships. Stefan laughs back at that. And then Bracken starts
Josiah's just
looking around for
absent-minded.
a seat that's large enough for him to sit on.
At the gun comment, Josiah realizes that he's been absent-mindedly polishing his. It's not a rifle. What is it that I have?
Oh.
Carbine?
Perhaps?
No, it's the other one.
Damn it,
Musket.
it's even funnier. Shotgun?
Musket. Just been absent-mindedly polishing my musket, and they just like puts it on his back.
I should get one of those, but this is the only weapon that's actually like spoken to me. Like actually spoken to me. It's kind of weird, so I'm a little attached.
The more you talk, the less sure I am you actually speak to the dead.
It's a dead tree. It's a bow.
Trees don't talk.
Yeah, normally they don't. It's actually kind of weird.
Have you been talking to that zombie bird again?
No. He didn't last long in that area.
He's not really dead. It's just a
He's only mostly dead. Let's see.
I really like playing this guy, actually.
Dude, I can tell.
I really like talking shit about our actual party members.
There's a good number of crowds here and there. There's some shops and restaurants. You see dockers, tourists, students interspersed all throughout the area. Bracken orders a large amount of food, and once it comes, he starts he's just like sampling a little bit of everything. There's some exotic fruits, goat, fish,
I was
fried
gonna ask-
plantains.
Serena's totally side-eyeing him, waiting to see if he tries the meat.
Was
Oh, yeah.
goatfish one item or two?
Too.
Damn.
Carlo tucks in with the zest of Goku.
Seems good.
Josiah is 100% blue oni.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you guys locally source your food?
Can you hear it talking?
Well, that's why I want to know.
Then probably not.
Comes from the archipelago.
Yeah, that's a little far. Oh well.
Truly a delicious beast.
Sometimes I like talking to my food. You know.
Gross.
I was. All right, so I have been, as Kai's naptime story, I've been reading him the Hitchhiker's trilogy, and we just a couple days ago read the scene in the restaurant at the end of the universe where the cow is talking to them and begging to be eaten.
Yeah.
That book is real weird, and I'm very glad I decided to read it to Kai before he's verbal.
The last
Right.
So the
the last scene I remember reading from the extended books was something about Marvin having a conversation with a mattress, which had not yet been caught and stuffed.
Sure.
As we all know, mattresses are
Yeah.
wild creatures.
That is introduced in the first book. It's the amount of interconnectivity is wild.
I finished the first book. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, that section on the cops is. Oh man.
Yeah,
Poignant.
yeah.
There's a whole section. Sorry, mild tangent. Swear it's real fast. There's a whole footnote on like the president of the galaxy or universe, whatever. I can't remember.
Zebo
And
Bravo
it's
Box.
so like his whole but the theory behind why you have one and how he's literally just meant to be, it was like to like
He's like a distraction.
he's meant to be insane and to distract while other people do actually get
Right.
shit done.
Right.
And it was so fucking wild to read it in 2020. And then I got to the part about the cops and I literally took a picture and I'm like, it's just nothing changes is really what that means.
Right.
It literally just
Exactly.
means that nothing has changed in 50 years.
Exactly.
TLDR on the cop thing. The cops say, "We don't want to shoot you," and then start firing. To which the heroes say, "Hey, I thought you didn't want to shoot us." To which the cops say, "Look, being a cop is hard."
Yeah, no, the part that I
is futile.
took a picture of was where is it?
all this for me wanting to talk to a dead cow.
Yes.
Go.
Because there are some things you have
Sure,
to do
ish.
even if you're an enlightened liberal cop who knows all about sensitivity and everything. I took a picture, and that's what I was going to highlight and send to Carter. But I was like literally sitting in the vet's office, not knowing if my cat was actually going to wake up from anesthesia. So it kind of fell by the wayside. She's fine.
I'm glad
So,
you
anyways,
answered.
the limitations of what I can talk to, it has to be within 3 miles of where it died, and it had to have died today.
That's gonna make the graveyard real hard.
I'm practicing.
I think
So
James
just-
wins tonight.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Just as you're starting to dig into the food, you all hear the sounds of the train going by, and then you hear a loud explosion.
To arms, friends!
Not
The-
it. Not it. Not it.
Oh, Carlo's already leapt up from the table.
The skywalk
Let Jack
across-
get it.
Serena, you stay here.
The skywalk across the tracks has exploded. The windows in nearby buildings, including where you are, have shattered. And
Well,
the sound
restore.
and the
Duty call.
sound and the sound is deafening. Within a
Serena,
few
Ethan, protect the. He was the ambassador. Was that right?
yeah.
Protect the ambassador.
Stefan looks from you to Bracken, like back to you.
You're not on job.
I mean,
I get paid whether he lives or dies.
He shrugs and like, well, I'll go take care of some people on my own then.
I mean,
We
we
need
can make
to-
a deal about that staff.
Josiah is off to get closer to the explosion scene.
All right. As
Is it? Oh, that was in building 8. You said we were in which building?
11?
We're in 11. Yeah, so go out into the main thoroughfare.
All right.
Hold on, what character are you playing, Mina? I forgot.
Serena.
Technologist rogue.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. We got a melee and arranged with each group. That's fine.
Yeah, not Vanessa Williams.
No.
Because we all know Serena just smacks people with tennis rackets. That's how she plays.
Well, I was gonna say she was a wrestler.
All right. Well, I've decided to kill off Mina. I'm going to start a new character named Serena. She's going to. Her missiles are going to be tennis balls that she launches at people.
As you all get up from the table, you give me insight checks.
Insight.
7.
Ooh.
16.
Fuck yeah!
Insight.
Is that a number?
I'm guessing fuck yeah is a lot.
Mm.
I would assume.
I
Usually,
always say
27.
21.
Okay, that wasn't
always
as
say
exciting
20
as I
lots.
thought it would.
Doesn't make my 20. That doesn't make my 17 feel as special.
Carlo!
okay.
It wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. To be honest, it was.
I mean, what is your best skill modifier, Carter?
7.
Oh, really?
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought most of these were pretty tame.
I have a plus
Because
7
I
to
think you're
stealth.
level 4 or something.
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry, 21, 17.
7.
I don't know who you're pointing at, but I got a 16.
Cool. I mean, I pointed at everyone else. and got a
I
number
didn't know
from
who
them.
you were pointing at. I just
But I
guessed.
can't.
I know, but it
I can't
worked.
see who you're pointing at. Fair enough.
I mean, A, it worked. B, you're the only one who hasn't responded.
I said 16 a while ago.
since I started
Anyways.
pointing, you hadn't. So names are Carlo and Serena. You notice so there's a lot of panic happening, people running around screaming. You can see some bodies lying near where the explosion seems to be centered from. And walking away from the explosion a little too casually is a dwarf man who seems rather distinct. He has white hair with dark patches around his nose and fingertips. He has a newspaper tucked under his armpit, and he's fiddling with a pocket watch. Also, he doesn't have a beard, which is, I suppose, notable for a dwarf.
Ah, he's a fat gnome.
And
Sorry,
just
that entered my brain, and I just couldn't stop it.
and just as you spot him and single him out, suddenly he is crushed by a gargoyle that seems to have fallen from the roof of the building of the restaurant.
That was really unexpected.
That's unlikely and extremely unfortunate.
Stay on
I
alert.
almost want to ask him, like, how his luck has been for the rest of his life. Has it always been that bad?
I'm going to go see if he's alive.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, maybe he's not dead yet.
Yeah, if he is dead, you're up.
He seems conscious.
Oh,
Does not seem in a good state. You could give me a healing check to see what state he's in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I use a sleight of hand to just finish him off?
Oh man, I suspect you're gonna live 6 seconds.
13 question mark heal check?
15.
13's good enough. He's dying.
I would like him to not be doing that.
Okay, his major issues seem to be giant gargoyle on top of him.
How giant of a gargoyle? Like movably giant of a gargoyle, or like immovably giant of a gargoyle?
Giant enough to crush a dwarf but not kill him.
Okay, but from how high?
Yeah, actually,
40
that
feet.
matters.
Okay,
Yeah, that-
you didn't specify.
Okay,
This building is 40 feet tall.
If it fell from 40 feet up and it landed directly on a person, and that person isn't dead, it can't be that big.
Yeah.
So
It maybe it's the size of the dwarf. Maybe.
so yeah. Carlo, help me get this off of him.
At
That wasn't
once.
Josiah's voice, but whatever. We
Um,
get it off of him.
Oh man.
All
thought it
right.
was gonna be my time.
Sorry. The explosion was from like the train station, right?
Wait, how do I find a picture?
It
of
was
a
from
dwarf
Hodgman
without
Hall.
a-
It was
Oh,
from
Hodgman
the
Hall, sorry.
yeah, it was
John
from the
Hodgman's
overpass.
dead.
Yeah,
Right.
John Hodgman is dead. He was on a skywalk over a train tracks, and then it exploded. You would think it would have something to do with the train. Nah, explosion.
I can't find a dwarf with no beard.
That's because they're gnomes.
I've been through the
Varric
desert
from Dragon
on
Age
dwarf
2.
no beard.
Varric
was
from
a
Dragon
dwarf
Age
without a
2
beard.
actually does not have
Yeah,
a beard.
Is a dwarf without a beard?
Well, he's not on my thing.
Keep him alive.
Man, I really thought it was gonna be my turn to, help out.
I don't care.
Here,
But,
pretend like this guy has
I guess
no
it's-
beard.
Harry Beardman the Beardless was a dwarf with no beard.
Great.
Uh-huh. How is
Um,
Harry spelled?
HAIRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRR
I'm sorry for asking.
That was the goal.
Where's the? Oh, I see. I gotta zoom in. Pretend that guy's a dwarf. Got it. Oh no, pretend that guy.
has no beard.
That looks like me if I still had hair.
Maybe I can find
All right, Sam, I need you
Another
to shave
race.
real quick.
to use for him actually.
So we can find out what this guy looks like. Oh, and now we can
That guy's-
see
That guy's got a backstory.
our whole B team in all of its glory.
Huh?
We can
Whose
What do you
character is that?
What?
mine.
Carter.
Mine, it's me.
Oh, how do you not? Was that a private
I hadn't
message?
seen anyone else's.
What?
I hadn't looked.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he posted that in the public chat.
I did, but I knew no one else looked at it.
I did.
I was
I
busy
did.
working
I got a good
today.
laugh out of it.
Here, let's use this guy instead.
Okay.
This is a white-haired.
Yeah, that guy
person,
doesn't have a dwarf.
no beard.
Also looks like he has a backstory, but just like a backstory of like,
He
my
just-
wife left me and a gargoyle fell on my head.
Yes, this guy does indeed not have a dwarf.
He looks like I lost the role for Attack on Titan. I was supposed to be the Titan.
All right, so you guys managed to pull the gargoyle off of him. As some of the medical students start pouring out of the buildings to attend to wounded near the explosion site.
Where are the triplets?
I don't know what that is.
In
They're
the
there.
crowd.
Oh,
Oh,
the
oh.
titty ladies?
Yep. That one, and that one are all sisters.
Um,
No, those two are copy paste, but with different skin tones.
Oh, okay.
There's
give
4 of them.
me religion checks.
Or give me death.
What checks? Sorry,
Religion.
Religion's intelligence, yeah.
Yes.
I got
Nat,
a
20!
13.
Damn it,
10.
Carlo.
Knight and
10 also.
what part of Knight and Champion of Rasul are in all matters diplomatic and martial do you not understand?
Fuck you.
So
What
Carlo,
part of anime protagonist?
so Carlo, you of course know that the telltale signs of a the specific sect of radical astrologists that this man belongs to.
This man is an eschatologist of a specific sect. Perhaps they believe the world will end when a giant gargoyle falls on top of it.
So you now have this man. There seems to be some amount of panic at the people running around.
Is he stabilized? Because if he's not stabilized, I want to call over medical students to help him. If he is stabilized, I want to take his unconscious body into custody.
Sure.
For being assaulted by gravity?
You gesture, and a medical student rushes over to help.
For
Was
being
he doing something suspicious that I didn't notice?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you failed your insight check.
Sir, for dwarving in a suspicious manner.
Is anyone gonna actually talk to him or anything, or should I just move on?
I thought he was unconscious.
No, he is conscious. I
Oh.
said.
Mina
Sorry,
would
I
talk
must
to
have.
him.
I must
Serena
have
doesn't.
mumbled my words.
I
He is
asked him
conscious.
something about his eschatology. Hail and well met, sir. Do you require assistance today? You took quite a fall there.
Such a weird. Like, I don't even know how to respond. Oh, I've had a giant gargoyle crush to me.
I'm actively
Do
putting
I
him in
need-
handcuffs while this is happening. I'm determined to make sure that the B team is the worst team.
Hey,
I assure you that despite your arrest, you are in no danger and will be capably handled.
He starts
handled
to
in the-
he starts to chuckle. Subav will destroy the world you know. Then you see him
who?
bite down, and suddenly his skin starts to turn blue.
Rude.
And if
His
anyone's touching
tooth was
him,
poison.
his skin suddenly feels very cold.
I stopped touching him. I just
Ew,
like
dead
drop
bodies,
him.
ew!
It would seem the gargoyle was poisoned. Carlo doesn't actually think that, but it was too good to not say.
All
Ethan,
right.
your turn.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. What do we want to ask? Hey, why'd you just kill yourself? That seems kind of like a bummer thing to do.
It was just so he could talk
Can I
to you.
look up and see if someone pushed the gargoyle on him?
You can give me a perception check.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, I was like kind of thinking that.
Perception. 13.
It looks like a rather large chunk of shrapnel from the nearby building actually like took out that corner of the that the gargoyle was sitting on.
Okay.
So not likely.
I'm going to go get closer to the scene and start securing it, moving away anyone that can move that isn't actively helping someone else. Doing the things that
Carlo's
the
gonna
A
begin,
team would normally be
like
telling you to
traffic
do.
copping,
Yeah.
moving crowd.
I
Sure.
can just to remind you guys, I can only ask like 5 questions, and if he doesn't like us, he doesn't have to be honest. So, what do we want to ask?
Ask him what brought him here today.
You're the dead spurt. You ask. You figure it out.
Well, yeah, but like, I'm not.
Ask him why he blew up a building. Ask him why he's dead.
I'm pretty sure it's like base for death spurt.
Hey, why'd you die?
I mean, he killed himself, but maybe he also killed himself.
Let
Yeah.
me know
Um,
when you're actually using one of your questions.
Oh my God, Serena! You can't just ask people why they're dead.
I will cast Speak with Dead on him. Let's see. I have 10 minutes to ask questions. So what were you doing here? You seemed kind of suspicious.
What are you doing here tonight?
I have come to bring about the end that will come for us all.
Okay, that
Subav,
leads me to some follow-up questions, but I'm kind of limited. If the end was going to be coming for us anyways, why'd you just kill yourself? It seems kind of like lame.
so that to remove myself as an asset to those who would oppose the ending of the world.
So what's this thing that was going to end the world? Can you give me more info about it?
Why would I assist you? As I've said, you directly oppose my objectives.
Well, what if you like enlightened me and made me see the truth and stuff, and like, oh man, I'm a changed man.
It's beautiful.
Our agents are already at work. We have no need for those of your like.
Hmm.
Wow, rude.
Where they work, and I want to help out. I will deceive him if you need me to. I don't want to help out, but
You can roll deception if you'd like.
I'm bad at it.
I'm
Natural
not
one.
surprised.
End of
11.
the world, bro. I am in. Let's do this.
I got an 11 deception.
Find ways yourself to bring about the end of this world, if you truly seek the way of the astrologist.
Eschatologist.
Could you? This is a James question. Could you say again what was going to bring about the end of the world? He said a specific phrase that I didn't catch.
Zubov will destroy the world you know.
Zubov. Okay. How come you want the end of the world to happen?
It is not whether I want it to happen or not. It is inevitable.
I think that's 5.
Suddenly, you start hearing shots coming from the rooftops, and you see a
Tina's here.
police officer who had been helping some of the wounded drop dead.
Okay. Time for some action, I guess.
Time to get to the rooftops. Is that roll initiative?
It can be.
I meant to write in Discord, but I need to go for like 15 minutes or so.
Okay,
That's all right.
Let's take a break here then.
Break,
Okay.
break, break, break.
One. All right, we are back from our break, and let me get a quick investigate check from each of you.
Man, Nina's
20.
good at those now.
Yeah, actually, I'm better at I'm +2 over Ilferi.
Oh, motherfucker.
I went from -1 to +1. I got a 20 total.
12.
Total is.
Carter, we couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I muted myself. Investigation is int, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
17.
16.
All right. Man, Josiah and Gathan. Something as you're preparing, you start hearing these gunshots happening from around you. But before you take off to investigate that, the stopwatch that the dead dwarf man had catches your eye.
Oh shit, Fey activity.
Something's going on here.
Damn it!
What-
I need
what
another
does
hat. I need another hat.
This is hat obsession. Finally pays off.
Is it
Thanks for
obsession? I've only seen like 4 or 5.
There was a point where he
Yeah,
got
you
really
didn't
into
know him in high
hats.
school.
Oh, okay.
He did a good bit in college too, but I see your perfectly normal hat. So what does
Yeah,
the pocket watch do? Does it start running backwards?
No, but as you look down at it and then up at the clock tower, you see that it is set for 2:40, which is about 10 minutes forward from the 2:30 on the clock tower.
So it's just, but it
It's
looks
just
like
running
it's still
past 10
moving.
minutes.
The stopwatch,
Yeah.
Or the pocket watch?
or sorry, pocket watch. It is a pocket watch.
Okay, cool.
If I'd ever said stopwatch, I meant pocket watch.
Sure. Who's pocket?
No, it seems to be
dwarf.
smashed,
Got it.
but not
Ah.
running.
240. Why would this clock be running fast?
Fey activity.
Is it?
Big Fey make clock go weird. That's somewhere in the that's somewhere in the player's manual.
Yes. I mean, you're correct. I don't think it's worded that way, but you are correct.
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. That was a quote.
That would be odd then if they were aligned with the eschatologists.
Well, not all the Fae are like part of the. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's someone that just wanted to do their own thing.
Anyway, we should probably do something about those gunshots that are actively occurring.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it fade to black.
Indeed.
I've
To
added,
battle!
I've added you all to the initiative board.
Hooray! I love being on initiative boards.
I guess we never found out if there's a way for you to manually roll them.
Oh, is there not? Because I have advantage on initiative.
You should be able to like
But-
right-click initiative or something.
Yeah. So I'm able to edit them, but I don't know if that's something that I can allow you all to do.
Can I just roll it and have you put in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris, I got a 5.
I got 6.
Well,
I'm just taking what I rolled
yeah.
in the app.
Only roll one or the other, please, if you're going.
Okay, never mind. I'll go with the one I rolled in the app then.
Yeah. Because
I was-
otherwise, you have initiative. Or, sorry, you have advantage.
True.
I was trying to figure out if there was a way I could roll with advantage in the app, but I can't.
It's all good.
Or at least
I'm
I
just
can't
saying,
figure it out.
If each of you is rolling one and the other and then taking the better, then you just have advantage.
Fair enough.
Yes, but I actually have advantage. Either way,
But yes, I know
Uh,
you. A, I know you do, and B, I know you haven't rolled it on. Or oh no, sorry, you're not the one who hadn't rolled
I did
here.
roll it. But
I keep
trying to
thinking you're
figure-
Serena because Rogue.
Whatever. Point is, I have a 21.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll initiative in the tracker. I mean, in the
I'm
app.
just-
It's just easier.
Um,
I'm Josiah Everett. That's why it says Everett in my character portrait on the uniform.
if you're
Last
making
name,
a joke,
obviously.
it's a big whoosh. What was
It
your
says-
initiative?
no, it literally
Serena?
just says Everett in the
6.
on the character portrait. It just says Everett on the uniform. It's just written there.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. So I'm just gonna move on.
Okay,
We can talk
I-
about it after.
I literally don't know how to explain. It doesn't matter. It
I got you.
absolutely does not matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I can change my size. I'm gargantuan.
Okay.
Did it work?
Begin
Nope.
combat.
I look for a guy with a gun that's shooting people.
It's not your.
Oh shit, I'm not first. Right, 21.
Yeah.
That definitely goes before me.
Okay, you guys can't see this, right? Okay, good.
Can't see what.
Good. Okay, and then
I blindly shoot at this square. Because I definitely didn't see a bad guy in it.
Okay.
I
Great.
didn't see any bad guys, I promise.
Okay, so Josiah, you are up first.
Okay, where did the shots come from?
Give me. Where is it?
Perception?
I believe so. I'm just trying to find the DC.
Okay. It's a 17.
Okay, so you'll need to pick a building and take a standard action and make a perception check.
Oh, wow. Okay. Does Hodgman Hall count as two separate buildings? Or is that one building? Because it's all labeled building number 8, but it's kind of two pieces.
Yeah, we'll count the two as two separate ones, especially now that the Sky Bridge is gone.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, so I will use my action. I'm the person closest to the top side. So Northern Hodgman Hall
Okay.
is the building I'm looking at. I got 17.
Okay, you do not see any snipers.
Okay. I'm going to... where was the cop that got shot?
Over here.
Okay, that's pretty out in the open. That doesn't really tell me much. Okay, I'm going to just move up close to the wall of the Onsa Student Hall.
Okay.
So that if they are up there, they will have a harder time shooting me.
Okay. Poo, 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 poo. All right. Another person gets shot. This time it looks like it was a medical student that was seen to wounded from the bomb.
Do we get a look at which direction the shot came from?
There's only one way to discern where they're coming from. And I've already told you.
Okay. It's
Jason.
just that's just in the rules on the guns, is that people know where you're shooting from when you shoot them.
There's a lot of stuff happening. It's very confusing. The sound is echoing down the different buildings. It's a bright...
I believe you. I'm just explaining why I asked.
Yeah, different situation here.
You said Hodgman Hall was one check, right?
No.
2.
Oh, it was 2? Okay, sorry, I missed it. And you checked the big Hodgman Hall, I'm guessing?
Yeah, because that's the one that I was the only one that was close enough to reasonably do that.
Okay, I wouldn't want to use that now, would I?
I mean, probably not.
I have a potion of
Whatever it is.
fly. Like, I could just fly up and I would just be able to see them. I'll search the Onsa Student Hall.
Okay.
Huh. I'm blind. Natural 1
Okay.
for a 3.
Yeah, you forgot to actually, step out far enough that you could actually see up on the roof.
It's just
You get
really
gargoyle
bright
dust
out.
in your eyes.
Yeah.
It's just really bright out right now.
All right. You done?
That takes my whole action. So, I'll move here.
Okay.
So I have a more clean shot.
Carla.
I am going to use my turn to try to shepherd as many people out of the firing zone as possible, like shouting directions and just trying to clear the area, like
Okay.
disperse this crowd.
Okay, sure. Give me a convince
Persuasion?
crowd to persuade. Yeah.
$12.
All right. Some people listen to you and start. Which way are you trying to shepherd them?
Let's send them this way, down this aisle.
Okay. Some people listen to you. Others just seem too panicked and go off in another random direction. But you have some success there.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right.
And I'll try to get the attention of whoever's shooting, get them to shoot at me.
Oh, good.
Do you want
Because you.
We do. Congratulations.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay.
It tinks off my half plate.
Yeah. So you feel a shot deflect off your armor. As you are in the midst of shepherding these people. But the shot came from somewhere to the south.
Okay.
There's another shot coming at you. This one lands at your feet. You know, like a chunk of pavement shoots up right in front of you. And then you hear another shot ring out, but no one near you falls. Serena.
Okay. So I would like to steal this.
Oh.
I'm going to climb up the building that I'm next to 30 feet, and then I'll use my dash as a bonus action to go another 30 feet and get up on the roof.
Okay.
And then that should give me enough to like get here-ish.
Okay.
And then I'll use my action to look down here at number 12, the courthouse, or the district court, and inspect for a person shooting at people.
Okay, you can have an advantage.
Sweet. Investigation or perception?
Perception.
God, girl, you suck.
Sorry?
Oh, she's a valley girl for sure.
Her int and whiz are real low, and she rolled real shit.
Oh. I thought you were saying that I suck for saying that's perception.
No. I said girl? When have I ever called you girl?
Homegirl, listen.
It's Pride Month.
Gender is meaningless.
Is that what? I mean, I know I don't understand Pride Month very well, but is that what that? Do we just start calling everyone girl? Is that what that means?
Yes.
It means that gender norms are not important anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, perception. I have some good stuff in. It gives me a +1, so I'm at a 9.
No, you don't see anyone there.
And then we were all sniped to death.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah. We didn't have pictures. We had to find our own pictures. We're all going to die.
All right, Josiah, you're up.
I'm gonna see. I want to try to search the Strandholt Teaching Hospital.
Okay.
Because I don't know what else I'm gonna do. 11.
You do not see anyone.
Yep.
I got it. This is a senior prank. I'm gonna check the upperclassmen dorm.
Fuck.
Well,
Dark ass senior prank.
Another
It's a different time.
shot, and somebody in this area falls dead.
What area is this area?
The one I'm pinging.
Oh, I see it. It's this one.
Can you not
Near
see my
the
pings?
8.
Oh, I can. They're just very small.
Sorry.
Yep.
If there's much
I see it
can do
now.
About that. I can make
I
the,
have no idea.
I can make the ping like larger, but it doesn't make it thicker. Oh, I can upload my own ping image though, so I could work on that.
Oh, that's neat.
That
Hey,
is-
anyway, not something we need to worry about right now. I just couldn't see it. I know where it is now. We're all good.
I need to upload Ilferi's face so I can ping and it just spins. It grows and shrinks and spins. It's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, one of us
Um,
has to get a newspaper then.
like the guy who had a gargoyle follow him had a newspaper.
No, I got it.
Yep,
Gathan, it is your turn.
I'm gonna search the Qualis upperclassmen dorm for those stupid senior prankers that are shooting people.
It's a very elaborate prank.
It is 6.
You do not see any
Sorry,
senior
7.
prankers. Oh. You don't see any senior prankers on the roof of the dorm.
Damn. The thing is, I'm never gonna check the same building twice because once I make a check, I think I've checked it well enough. Like, the character thinks he's checked it well enough. So, okay. I'm done.
Carlo.
I'm going to advance and scan the tree line down here for assailants.
Okay.
21.
You do not see any assailants in the trees.
Okay. I will continue banging on my shield and taunting the shooter.
All right. Sounds good. The shooter shoots at you. Bounces off your shield. And this is a 15 missed you last time, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
As I recall.
My AC is 19.
These shots are coming from the east.
Interesting. Well, if I'd looked, I would have seen that was the clock tower. He's clearly in the clock tower. We're
Serena.
doing the
Okay.
clock tower sniping massacre.
So.
I mean, maybe someone died right here, so they would have had to shoot through Hodgman Hall, through Southman Hodgman Hall to shoot that from the clock
Well,
tower.
there could be more than one shooter.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mixed use. I'm gonna look over at the medical library and see if I see anything.
Okay.
Much better. 13.
You do not see anyone over that way.
Does she still have advantage on that check for being on top of the student hall?
Yeah, let's I'll allow that.
Worse.
Okay.
But I am going to like run over this way. Just be on the edge of the building.
Okay. Next is Josiah.
I'm going to, let's see, I've examined North Hodgman Hall, I've examined Strandholt Teaching Hospital, so I'm going to examine South Hodgman Hall now.
Okay.
I'm going to get a 7 while examining South Hodgman Hall.
Okay. You do not notice anything up there.
Yeah. Yep, I don't have anything else to do. It's weird not having other things to do.
Right?
And I cast Call Lightning and just strike wherever I feel like it. I'll get him eventually. This thing lasts 10 minutes.
Okay. Let's see. Serena. 23 versus
Yes.
armor class.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Did something weird happen?
No, I'm just waiting to die.
Oh, okay. I don't think you're gonna die. 6 piercing
We'll see
damage.
about
Okay.
And this is coming from north of you.
Okay.
And then it is Gaethan's turn.
I'll search the clock tower. Or unless it's already been done.
that.
I
I mean,
haven't.
you
That's what I
haven't.
was gonna do, but go for it.
Okay, clock tower. Don't suck. 10.
You do not see anything.
Well, did Serena tell us that the shot came from north?
Nope.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go this way. And then we're done.
By the way, these are 10-foot squares.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to
Right.
that. That is true.
10. 10, 20, 30.
All right. Carlo.
Oh, sorry, that's right. I'm Carlo. I'm also
Hi,
gonna look
I'm
at the
Carlo.
clock tower.
Okay, you can have advantage.
Cool. Cool. 12.
What?
You do not spot anything, but the sun got in your eyes, so it's hard to know for sure.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to advance towards the forest and the clock tower and continue to draw fire.
All right.
Carlo pulls out a sketch pad and a pencil.
Oh, how good. I'm going to put it on my fridge.
All right. One
Right.
shot pings off you, and then another for 22 versus armor class, I think, hits you.
That will hit me, yes.
For 7 damage.
Yeah, this B team is weak. They all have low armor class,
I have 16.
right?
I fixed it.
Ridiculous.
Sorry, how much damage was it one more time?
7.
Cool.
Does it change color when you guys
Okay.
ping now? Or
This is
does
what,
it- Oh, cool. It does. Neat. Because the
wait,
image I
what changed
uploaded was
color?
blue. And it tints
Oh,
it. for
Uh,
each
we're not.
ping.
I'm not
I-
seeing anything different.
Yeah, I still see the same ping.
Oh, that's weird. Is it a local thing?
I guess so.
Because I'm seeing the circle. Wait, let me look on as my other login. Oh. Huh. That's odd.
Yeah, I guess it's you can change your own, like what pings look like to you.
Yeah.
We can figure it out more later. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a way to give it to other people.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Those guys, and then Serena. Oh, sorry. There's one more that goes before Serena, who's going to shoot at her as well.
Boo.
That's a 22 for
Yep.
3 damage.
Oh, hey, that
And-
shot that hit me, where did it seem to come from?
North of you.
Okay.
And Serena north of you as well.
Okay. So, I'm gonna check the hospital.
Okay.
Uh, 19.
You don't see anything in the hospital, but you feel like you saw a glint of something as you were searching on the roof of the medical library.
Okay. Then I'm going to shimmy down the wall. So hopefully I'm not as easy a target. And I'll use my... So 40 feet. And so 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll get there.
Okay. All right. Next is Josiah. Oh,
Oh, shoot. No, I didn't want to do that. How do I not have done that?
I don't know. I don't know what you did.
I blow up this.
All right, I undid it.
Blow up this area.
I
Yeah,
cast
those
a
magic
nuke.
lanterns.
Oops.
Josiah starts glowing with an eerie blue light, and everybody suddenly is sucked into the
Josiah, are you okay?
Okay. Well, the next building in the line is the medical library, so
Okay.
I'm going to come around the corner and look at the medical library. Sure is medical and full of books. 15.
You catch a glint of something that seems off on that roof. And
Good enough for Josiah.
you around the corner you see Serena also running for that direction as well. So it seems like a
How long does a potion of invisibility last?
does it not say on the potion of invisibility?
It doesn't say on my equipment list.
Doesn't it last an hour?
See?
Potion of invisibility.
1 hour.
What's it?
It's also on the
Oh.
compendium here on the thing.
Sweet. No, I'm not going to drink it yet. I'm going to save it.
Done
I'm
with your turn?
feeling... Yeah.
All right. Serena, you're getting shot at.
No!
Clinks off the ground beneath your feet.
Thank God.
Gathan.
Let's see. 10, 20, 30. You said it was coming from the medical library, right? Or the hospital?
That's where your friend seems to be running.
I'm directly talking to Serena.
Yes.
She didn't
Are
say
you hear
anything.
me?
Oh.
I
Well,
haven't said shit. I'm just moving in that direction.
okay, where are they coming from? No. Okay. I'll search the medical library. 21.
You spot a distinct like glint of glass coming or of two figures that seem to be peeking out over the top of the building with rifles.
There's 2 people on the medical library. Am I able to pinpoint them?
Yes.
I will action surge and shoot one.
Okay.
I'll just roll it in here. I don't have a written out character sheet. Actions, longbow, +4? That's not right. No, it should be +6.
Oopsie, I didn't mean to do that. I think I did the same thing Carter did. Ray template. Is that what I want? No.
What are you trying to do?
I was just trying to measure.
Oh, in the main controls. There's
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. You definitely did the same thing I did.
Okay, here we go. Normal roll.
What's the range on your bow?
Ethan has like
it's
a
a-
million range.
Yeah, it's a longbow, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
150,
150, 600. Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
It's huge.
All right.
I unfortunately missed. Probably.
Okay.
I'm rolling it in the app, so. I got a 10.
That is a miss.
Well, unfortunately, I'm only a fighter 4, so no extra shot there.
Okay. Done with your turn then?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's go to Carla.
Okay. Himbo Carlo has deduced it. He's going to run into and up the clock tower.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you get inside and there's some of those like twisty staircases going up.
Yep. Spiral
Um,
staircase.
Yep. So it'll probably take you a round or two to get to the top.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you hear some more shots ring out from above you.
Was correct.
And then another shot comes from the medical library, and actually hits another police officer who is in the market area. And then Serena, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to keep making my way.
Downtown.
Yep. You said it, not me, so I just want you to know that. That would get me. I can climb halfway up that building.
Okay. You have like
So-
you have a climb thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I move my movement to climb, basically.
Yeah, second story work. It's
Exactly.
the thief ability.
Nice. Okay. That it then?
I will will hold my action to slice someone with my rapier should they get close to me.
Okay.
Not that I think they will 20 feet off the ground.
Fair enough.
Hey, what's that lady doing? Oh god!
Yeah.
All right. Josiah.
Okay. I've seen a glint of them, but I still don't know where these dudes are, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll move closer. And then I will look at the building to try to see where guns are. 22.
All right. You now see the guns.
Huzzah! Finally. Oh, that's my turn.
Let's see. Sniper. Oh yeah, he's not
Sniper, no sniping.
invisible anymore. That shows up now, right?
I see one dwarf sniper in the initiative.
Yay! I'm learning.
Hooray! I
this-
love learning.
This one
So
is also
good.
visible.
Yes, I see 2 dwarf snipers in initiative.
Great.
I don't like learning. I just like being good at stuff.
What was the meme the other day? No learn, only perfection.
No practice,
No
only good.
Yeah. This guy is gonna fire at Gathan.
You can't fire at gay Ethan. It's Pride Month.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Hate crime.
Um, you take 12 damage.
Ow. Oh, what the fuck did I just roll?
I don't know. 13.
Oh shit! I did not mean
Use
to
your
roll
potion.
my potion.
It is now consumed.
Oh no! I took it out of my inventory.
Did it really?
Yes.
What's your turn?
Okay. I was just trying to type in my hit points.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck. I just realized that dwarf should be after you. But how do I move things? Because he has the same
I-
initiative as you.
Shoot the one that just shot me. It's fine. He can go before me. 20. Ah, man, I meant to roll it in the app. Whatever. 23
23.
to hit the one that shot me.
Okay, that is a hit.
Cool. And then can I roll just damage? Yeah. Yeah. Max damage.
How did I figure out how to do health again? How much damage?
12.
Oh, right. I have to go and make them a bar. Right? Is that not right?
If
Yeah,
you
there we
go
go.
into
Got
their
it.
token configuration, yeah.
Okay. But it doesn't showing their health bar. Never
If
displayed.
you go to the
There we go.
research, yeah.
Always for owner. Okay. Cool. Wait. Oh, but am I not the owner? Not the owner. Is there not just an always for me? When controlled. Yeah. Alright. Whatever. Where are we on this madness?
I think it's-
Ethan had just taken his turn, so it should be Carlisle.
Yeah.
Carlo is running up the stairs.
Alright.
Am I at the
clang,
top
clang,
of the
clang,
stairs?
clang, 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 clang.
You'll reach the top next turn.
Then I'm going to action surge and reach the top this turn.
Oh! Nobody saw that coming, did they?
And then I will strike the knave with my enchanted longsword.
Hold on.
Didn't you spend your whole turn and action search just to get to the top?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you run up and you hear through, there's a door next to the clock face. You hear the sound of, a group having a pretty lighthearted philosophical conversation, with heavy Draken accents. And you burst through the door and see a group of dwarfs. Two of them, over the edge of the clock tower. Another one, with a, spyglass. Wow, words are hard. Spyglass, who seems to be calling out, like, oh, that one over there is healing a man. Make sure you get him. And then a, what seems to be a, creature made of ice, but, like, has a long tail like a snake, like, turns its head and slithers over towards you.
Halt.
So anyway, that's the story of why
villains, in the
Carlos
name of
dead
Rasur.
now.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I will. And we'll go ahead and reveal these guys on the initiative board. Alright. And then, that was Carla's turn.
Bro, I'm too sleepy for this.
Wow, 3 of them got 7s.
Hey!
Lucky.
Lucky 7s. The one with the spyglass is going to, level a shotgun at you. And fire
2 blasts outside the house.
19 to hit.
Yep.
It's my shotgun dice.
I don't think anyone should have that phrase, shotgun dice.
10.
That just sounds silly.
Oh wait.
But what if I take a can full of dice and I open up the bottom so that I can drink them more quickly?
All right. 13 piercing damage.
Ow!
As he
I think you were both responding to me.
fires a shotgun into your face as you step out onto the ledge here.
Mhm.
I was responding to you, for sure.
Then one of the snipers drops his rifle and pulls out a warhammer. Turns to you. You catch it on your shield and deflect it away. And the third dwarf keeps firing into the crowd. Then one of the ones up here is going to fire down at Serena. Misses the 2.
Yay.
And then it will be Serena's turn.
Yay! I'm gonna finish climbing up to the top of that building. Oops. And it should put me right there.
Yep. Whereupon you now see As
And I'm
described
like-
on the other roof.
I don't like that.
This
But I'm
is
gonna
where I
swing-
parked my car.
I'm gonna swing at the guy right next to me.
All right.
Natural 1.
Yikes.
Fuck that. So I'm going to immediately disengage and start crawling back down the way I came up.
Aha! Yeah! Huh!
Nope.
Never mind.
The Rogio.
That's it.
All right. The ice snake moves towards you. Or I guess how far down could you go?
30 feet.
All right.
I nope right on out of there.
Wait, but disengage doesn't give you movement.
What?
Oh shit.
The disengage action says your movement doesn't provoke,
Correct.
but it doesn't give you extra movement.
Nope. So I'm gonna stand right where I was and dodge.
Okay. Fair enough. The ice creature slams at you with a fist. Wow. And rolled a 3.
Good.
Good job.
I'm proud of it.
All right.
Got bubble tea. It's so good.
Josiah. By this point, more police are starting to arrive on the scene. Some of them seeing where you are start to head towards the buildings that you're focusing on as well.
Yeah, because I've realized that I can't, from here, I cannot shoot at these people without disadvantage because my normal range is 40 feet and they are 50 feet up.
Yeah.
So I guess I need to climb a hospital.
All right. It's a thing to do.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go into the teaching hospital and use my movement and my action to dash to get to the roof of the hospital. Presumably with stairs involved somewhere.
Yeah, so you go in and you're able to find like the standard like roof access stairs on like the stairwell into the left. Nobody seems too bothered about stopping you from running through a hospital at the moment.
I'm wearing my
Um,
badge on my shoulder. I'm
yeah.
that asshole.
So you probably, what's your total movement?
60.
Yeah, so you'd probably be able to get in and up a flight of stairs.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay, so I'll reach the top end of my next turn.
Yeah, yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Cool.
Sniper is going to shoot. Or no, you're right next to him. He's gonna drop his rifle and swing his warhammer at you, Serena.
Okay.
Hammer dice. 14 to hit.
Nope.
All right. And then Gathan.
Hey, leave her alone. She actually likes being alive. And then I shoot that guy.
For some reason,
What are you, Marvin?
I mean, these guys, the dwarves seem suicidal. Oh, right. No,
Homicidal.
and suicidal. They want to be dead.
It's
And
called
the
suicide
world.
by cop.
Mm.
15 to hit.
A 15 to hit. Will hit.
5 damage.
All right. What was the one on the right?
The one that I have already been shooting.
Okay, that's the other one.
Oh, well, whatever.
All right, Carlo.
That's you.
That's me again. That's right. Sorry, I'm very tired.
It's okay. Try to wrap this up.
That
quick.
name's not Jack.
I worked very hard this week. Carlisle will yell, "To me, brave souls of Resur, and we'll defeat these vile knaves." And then I'm gonna second wind.
Serena's rolling her eyes on the side of a building.
Some of the cops nearby actually spot you and start heading into the base of the clock
Let's see,
tower.
I heal 6 hitty points. And then I will enchanted sword, the guy that attacked me, the guy that shotgunned me, if I can.
Okay.
You
You can.
And you know what? We're Carlo. Let's power attack.
Yeah. Power that attack. These guys don't
So
seem to be wearing any armor, so
I just get no bonus.
straight rolls.
19!
Nice.
That is a hit.
Beautiful roll.
Okay, so I do 19 magical slashing damage.
All right. He does not seem to like that very much.
Oh, great.
Or maybe he's into that.
I mentioned it was magical.
Yes.
Magical.
My mom must
God.
have popped in because she just asked who Carlo and Serena are.
You might as well turn and go back, knight. It is too late.
It's never too late. For
Zubov's
Resur.
schemes are already in place. This is the end times.
My mom says, "Hey, everybody."
Hi, mom.
Hi, Mom.
I do
The
appreciate that Carlo is over here having his own climactic battle.
Right?
the radical
Battle is a climactic battle for Carlo.
the radical is going to fire a shotgun at Serena.
No.
Okay. Assuming an 11 misses.
Absolutely.
Wasn't there something special about shotguns?
Yes, if you have disadvantage and one of them hits,
Right.
then you still deal a little bit of damage. And if you have advantage and hit with both, then it deals
extra.
bonus damage. Basically, you deal damage if you are rolling 2 dice and the off one hits.
Yeah, I like that.
Neat. That is cool. Yeah.
All right. Dwarf man, what with the warhammer, going to swing at Carlo. That is a modified 20 to hit. You seem to have egged him on. 8 damage. I don't know.
That was me.
Oh, you are. Yeah. I was like, I couldn't even see you because you leaned back so far. So I was like,
Dude, my
sadly,
brain is turning off.
It's fine. We're almost done.
I'm sorry.
Like,
It's okay.
but it wasn't even like it's not even because he's. I mean, it's a little because he's tired, but like just the fact that Carlo is like not Jack. I've been like smacking his knee underneath the table all night. Like, hey, that's you. Hey, that's.
This sniper takes another shot at the crowd. Actually, one of the cops who's like starting to enter the base of the library.
Rude.
Ice Elemental is going to slam Serena.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Oh, critical.
But with
Nuh-uh.
disadvantage.
Huh?
So about that 70-30 split, guys.
He has disadvantage because she's
Because
dodging.
I took the dodge action.
6.
Ha!
Yay!
Oh wait, 9.
Even so, still.
Oh wait,
Wait, I
Because
thought you had,
otherwise,
how'd you take the dodge action? I thought you attacked.
bonus action dodge.
Bonus action because I'm a rogue.
Rogues don't get bonus action dodge.
They don't get bonus action dodge? Ah, I forgot.
yeah.
I mean, unless your subclass gives that to you.
It has been a long time since I played a rogue.
I haven't played a thief, which is
Nope, you're right.
your subclass.
I'm wrong. Disengage. It's because it added use object and sleight of hand in the list. For some reason, I thought dodge was on that list too. Nope, you're totally right. Hit me for a crit.
No, that's a hate
Serena is
crime.
going to fall off the building and die.
That is
Just,
still a hate
just so
crime.
you'll know.
Well, in that case, I'm glad it wasn't Mina.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So you take
Yeah, that's what these are for.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
You take 7 cold damage,
Yep.
and you're gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm absolutely not because I'm unconscious.
Right. Take that as a fail.
Oh, absolutely, it's a fail.
It's your turn.
Hey! Not dead.
Okay.
At least not yet. It's one success.
Oh wow, I did not notice that till now. When you click on a thing on the initiative list, it pans that over to them.
Oh, that's
Oh, really?
nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
That's real helpful.
Yeah. All right.
All the fun things you learn.
Ice Elemental on Carlo.
I can't do it for the bad guys. Only us.
Oh, interesting. Maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah, me too.
another option
That's-
somewhere. 16 to hit, which I think is a miss on Carlo.
It is.
It just slams its fists into you. It doesn't seem to talk or anything. Josiah, you're climbing up the stairs of the hospital. There's actually
Yep.
a
Tunk, 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 tunk.
couple of cops seem to have caught up with you, also rushing up as well. Sniper next to that dying body. Picks up its rifle and is gonna fire at Gathan.
Hate crime.
The 10 to hit,
Okay.
and then it's your turn.
Attempted hate crime. Got it. Shit. I shoot the one I was shooting before.
Okay.
I gotta take him out.
All right.
Damn it, I keep forgetting to roll in the app. 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, I'll roll the damage in there at least.
It's fine.
Damage. 7.
All right.
It's gotta be close.
He's not looking great.
Okay, and then I'll
Good
move
stuff.
30 feet closer.
All right.
Although I can't climb buildings as fast as she can.
And you're not a bird.
I have a potion of flying.
Carlo.
You could
You could be a
temporarily
bird.
be a bird.
Sam.
Yes. You said Carlo, and I went like another person that was here. Yes, I am going to once again power attack with my enchanted longsword at the shotgun man. For
All right.
he will know the might and glory of Resor as I bring it upon him. 2.
He actually catches it like on his warhammer, and you guys like struggle back and forth for a second.
Wait. Oh,
Um,
that's my turn.
and while he has, oh wait, sorry, this is the other one first. He doesn't have anyone he can shotgun, so he's not actually gonna do anything.
He has a dying body he can shotgun.
That'd be rude.
It
She's
would
already
be.
dead. Stop! She's already dead.
Yeah.
But the other one is
Yeah.
going to sneak attack, shoot a shotgun at Carlo, as he's wrestling with the warhammer. It's only a 12 to hit though.
I'm good.
Okay. And then this guy's gonna shoot at some of the police filing in. This guy's gonna shoot at Gathan. 11 to hit.
A failed hate crime.
Serena?
Get a 20.
I need you to give me space. I rolled another 13, so I'm
Alright.
still alive.
2 smiley faces.
I'm just going
Um,
in circles.
And then the ice
I want
elemental
to shoot her
at
with the
Carlo.
healing potion.
We got a natural 20.
Boo.
So Carlo, that's going to be 7 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 4 cold damage.
I have 1 hit point.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, man. You know it. 19.
All right. As the fist slams into
Oh,
you,
sorry, 24.
the cold from this being starts to creep up through your armor and up your arm, but you able to shake it off.
Nice.
Next round is Josiah.
Okay.
So you burst onto the roof with some police behind you, and you see, you don't see Serena where you'd last seen her climbing on top of the roof.
Right. I got to the roof at the end of last round, right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
or just outside of it, we'll say, for dramatic purposes.
Sure. Burst out and I'm gonna shoot at this sniper.
Okay.
Do they have cover for being on a building higher than me?
We'll say you're good. It's only a 10-foot difference across 20
Okay.
feet, 40 feet. I don't know how far that is.
It's like
it's
60
somewhere.
feet.
It's like 30 feet, I think.
Yeah. So
Oh, 30 feet, yeah.
it's enough of a
Um,
grade that negates their
yeah.
any cover they'd have.
I also get to ignore their cover.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you that I could.
It is. Yes, essentially, because it's like the only ability I have.
Fair.
I don't even have action surge. It's just I ignore cover.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you want to tag team out with one of the other agents after this mission, you're welcome to.
I think I do. Josiah kind of sucks. That said, I did get a 20.
Okay.
Uh, to hit.
That is a hit.
11 damage. 11 magical piercing damage.
All right.
Ooh.
He has been 11.
Hey Josiah, before you retire, can I have your gun?
Or me. I only have a melee weapon, and it almost killed me.
But
Oh, true.
Josiah and his gun are needed elsewhere.
He uses the gun to fill out the paperwork that the other agents are doing right now. It's also a pen.
Boom. But yeah, to give you an idea, Josiah has a version of sneak attack that's just worse.
Oh,
I have blindside attack, which is sneak attack, but only when I have advantage on the attack roll. It doesn't have the another person 5 feet clause.
Right.
one of the snipers fires back at Josiah. 14 to hit.
That's fair. It misses though.
Gathan.
10, 20, 30. Hey, kick her body down here real quick.
Rude.
How many failed death saving throw marks do you get for falling off a 50-foot building?
It's
All
one
of
source
them?
of damage. One.
I like those
I
odds.
disagree. And it's my character.
I'll catch her.
Does he not get any? Does he not get any spirit medium abilities?
My spirit medium ability is just the regular. I can cast
You-
Speak with Dead, which I already used.
Yeah, it just doesn't say it on his sheet at all, which is weird.
Oh no, it didn't. I just
Oh,
looked
so-
up the spirit medium thing.
so
'cause
do
I
you
assume-
actually have that? Because there is just like a stat block.
True. I don't know.
It's too late now.
Yeah, I used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Before I go over there, I will shoot the guy I've been shooting.
Okay.
No, wait. Use the button.
But
Ugh,
hey, you did it.
this button sucks.
Guessing
12
that's a
to
miss. Oh, actually, it's a hit.
I heard this fun
6
sucks,
damage.
and I know that's not what you said.
All right. He wasn't looking great.
Oh, I should be targeting. However you do that. Oh, I can't target. No.
But... Oh no.
You have a +8 with your longbow?
No, I have a +6. Did it say
It's-
+8 on there?
That's what it says. You got 4 on the die.
Oh shit! It's adding in. Let's see, 3 decks. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay, I gotta fix it.
So
It's
that was
adding
the-
in. It's adding in my archery style twice.
Oh.
Hmm.
So, I missed.
Yeah. Good. All good. Carlo.
Damn, me
I am
noticing
servant
things
of the
is
sacred
killing.
land, wielder
Yeah,
of
right?
the blade of Resor, and as I bring it crashing down upon him, 16.
That is a hit.
I like to believe that the Blade of Resur is just a regular sword that Carlo bought at a carnival that has Resur carved into it in large block letters.
21 slashing magical damage.
You slash this foe down.
Magically.
Resor.
So dumb.
As
He's
he
like the opposite of Jack.
But he's more effective than all the rest of us combined who have managed
Yeah.
to take out 0.
as he falls down to his knees, he calls out, "You will soon follow."
Yeah, probably.
But not today.
We'll see about that.
And with that, the police burst onto the rooftop next to you, Carlo. Serena, you feel awakened as a medic administers first aid, and you awaken to see a team of police taking down the group of dwarfs upon the rooftop, assisted by the group standing with Josiah.
Shit.
Within a few minutes, the police have cleaned up the mess, taken what prisoners they can, and and are several of them, or actually all of them that are taken prisoner, though, clamped down on poison pills with similar bravado that the original dwarf you had found gave. Speaking of a man called Grunden Zubal.
Grindin?
Grunden.
Grunden Zabab.
GRUNDUNZUBOV.
Is that a name that any of us recognizes?
Don't believe so.
Cool.
Within a few moments, though, just when you think things are under control, you glance at the clock, noticing the time is 2:40, and the Flint Times building explodes.
Shit.
Cool.
And we will wrap up there.
Interesting.
Right. Ink on his hands and a newspaper.
Yeah.
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 Thank you all for joining us for tonight's episode of Zeitgeist, the Gears of Revolution, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign. I've been your Dungeon Master, Redbeard. Is there anything anyone would like to say as we close out tonight's episode?
Not gonna be here next week?
Good to know.
Yep.
Well, I thought
Because-
you were busy. I mean, we're definitely busy, but I definitely thought you were busy.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
Well, yeah.
Anyway,
We're also, well, whatever. We're busy on Friday. And then we're also busy on Saturday with you.
Great. So, we will not be meeting next week, but we should be back the week after, I believe, unless...
We
Yes.
should.
Anyone
Yeah.
has-
And then the
long-term
week after
plans.
that, we won't be again.
It's the summer.
Yep.
You're lucky we made it today.
Fair
welcome to Zeitgeist, the bi-weekly game from...
Just for the month of June.
Hey, we got...
Everyone's birthday is in June in my family.
We're on 58 episodes after, like,
Yeah.
a year and a half.
Yeah.
So-
honestly, I think we're doing pretty
Slightly
good.
more than bi-weekly.
Yeah, it's like 2/3 weekly.
Yeah.
Session 1 was September 16th, 2019. We're pushing 2 years.
Yeah, a little bit.
eh, still slightly more than bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also, I mean, there was a paternity leave in there. There was
Yeah.
holidays in there. Like, we've
true.
had a lot.
There
Over
was
the
a
last
global
years.
panini.
There was
Yeah.
my depression.
All right. Well, tune in 2 weeks for more of this.
Yep.
Thank you all.
Forrester!
Forrester.
And then I
We'll
don't
be
have to be that again. I'll be Jack and I'll be like, yeah, fuck Resur.
Don't die. I like the conversation, but I can only do it once a day.